She said, "Finally free from that loser." I was mid-scroll through my feed, sipping burnt office coffee when I saw it. Same caption, different name. The photo was of her, Emma, smiling beside some guy with a sleeve of tattoos and a smug half grin. Her hand rested on his chest like she was faking a claim. The caption hit harder than I'd expected. Finally free from that loser. Upgraded to a real man. Hashtag new chapter, hashtag glow up, hashtag know your worth. Ouch. 3 years together and I'd just been demoted to that loser. The comments were worse. Her friends cheering her on, her sister dropping heart emojis. One of our mutuals even wrote, "Took you long enough." I almost scrolled past it. Almost. But my thumb froze over the screen. I wasn't angry yet, just stunned. Because see, Emma wasn't cruel when we were together. She was funny, sarcastic, stubborn, sure, but never mean. At least, that's what I told myself. 2 weeks earlier, she'd packed her things while I was at work. No fight, no tears, just a neatly folded note on the counter. "We've grown apart. Don't hate me. I need to find myself." The lease was in my name, so I told her she could take whatever she needed. I even Venmo'd her the last of her half of utilities so there'd be no bad blood. Guess that goodwill expired quickly. I almost texted her, almost typed out "real classy, Emma," but deleted it. What was the point? Instead, I took a breath, put my phone down, and went back to my desk job at the IT office, where my biggest drama was whether the vending machine would ever restock Twix bars. Then a thought hit me. The cameras. Not creepy ones, I'm not that guy. After a break and scare 6 months ago, I'd installed a small home security setup. One in the living room, one at the door. Emma knew about them, helped set them up actually. She even named the Wi-Fi network Casa de Cuddles. The cameras uploaded everything to a private cloud, storing footage for a month. And my gut, that old, untrustworthy gut, told me to look. It was Friday night when I logged in. I told myself I was just making sure she hadn't left a door unlocked or something dumb like that. I scrolled through a week of nothing. Then, 3 weeks before the breakup, there she was, bringing a guy into my apartment. The same guy from the Instagram photo. I watched in disbelief as he sat on my couch, drinking from my whiskey bottle while she laughed, a laugh I used to love, and kissed him. The timestamp blinked 6:42 p.m. I'd been at work. It happened again and again, 5 times in total. The last clip? The night before she dumped me. That's when the anger finally landed. Slow, steady, and cold. But here's the thing. I wasn't going to scream or rant or post cryptic quotes about betrayal. Emma had already tried to humiliate me publicly. She'd made it fair game. So I made a plan. Not revenge, not exactly, just truth. Saturday morning, I opened my editing software, spliced together short, time-stamped clips of her and Tattoo Guy. Nothing explicit, just hugs, kisses, laughter, enough to tell the story. I added one simple caption. When you realized the loser had a better memory than you thought. Then I posted it to Instagram with her tagged. Within 10 minutes, her new boyfriend, Leo, commented first. "Wait, this is your place?" Then, "You said he was abusive and you moved out months ago." Then, nothing. He blocked her. Within an hour, Emma's post vanished. Mine stayed up. My DMs lit up with messages ranging from, "Bro, this is wild," to, "You're a legend." I ignored all of them. I wasn't doing this for likes. I just wanted her lies gone. By the next morning, she was calling nonstop. 10 missed calls, 20, 40. Voicemail swinging between fury and begging. "You violated my privacy. Please, my parents saw it. Take it down, please. I'll explain." I didn't answer. But I did get a text from someone unexpected. Her brother, Liam. "Hey man, just wanted to say, sorry. I saw the footage. She's been lying to everyone. Mom's furious. You didn't deserve that." I didn't respond, but I appreciated it. Monday came. I figured the storm had passed. Until HR called me down to the lobby. "Some woman's asking for you," my boss said, pinching his nose like he was holding back a laugh. Emma stood there, sunglasses, hoodie, holding a Tupperware of brownies like a peace offering. "Alex, please, 5 minutes." I folded my arms. "You've got 2. "I messed up, okay? I was angry. You didn't deserve that post, but now you've ruined my life." "I ruined your life? You cheated on me, Emma." She glanced around, lowering her voice. "Can we not do this here? Leo dumped me. My job suspended me. Everyone's calling me names online." "Maybe that's karma." She huffed. "Be the bigger person, Alex. You always were." "Not today." I turned to leave, but she grabbed my arm, just long enough for security to step in. When she saw them coming, she dropped the brownies and bolted. My coworker Dave later said the security footage of that moment was the funniest thing he'd ever seen.
That night, I got a message from Leo. "Hey man, I didn't know. She told me you were controlling, that you tracked her every move." I sent him the installation receipt for the cameras, both of our signatures on it. "Damn," he replied. "Guess she was tracking lies, not you." He offered to buy me a drink. I said sure. A week passed. The drama died down. Then, like every story that refuses to end, she made a comeback. A crying TikTok. "My narcissistic ex is trying to destroy my life because he couldn't handle rejection." It got traction, briefly, until someone, bless the internet, stitched it with screenshots of her original loser post and my calm, evidence-based reply. The comments turned fast. "Girl, you started it. Not the consequences of your own actions." She deleted the video within hours.
I thought it was over. Then came the text from Liam again. "You might want to see this." Attached was a screenshot, a group chat between Emma and her friends. "Just wait until I post about Alex. He'll probably cry and delete his socials. Gotta make sure people know I'm the victim first. Once Leo's official, I'll post a breakup pic." So yeah, the whole thing had been planned. I could have posted that too, but I didn't. I was done feeding the fire. Instead, I forwarded it to her mom, who replied a few hours later. "We're ashamed of her. She's getting help. I'm so sorry, Alex." The next weekend, I took that drink with Leo. He turned out to be decent, quiet, thoughtful. He said Emma had drained his savings and told his family he was her fiancé. He looked wrecked. By the end of the night, we were laughing. 2 guys who'd survived the same storm. We even started watching Sunday games together after that. Funny how betrayal builds strange friendships. A month later, I was hiking the coast alone. No Wi-Fi, no DMs, just wind and salt and the sound of waves. I took a picture at the top of the trail, a quiet smile, sunlight behind me, and posted it with a caption. "Sometimes peace looks like logging off." It got more likes than any post I'd ever made. Even better, Emma didn't comment. Though, according to Qley, her old roommate, who'd quietly unfollowed her weeks earlier, Emma still checked my profile every few days. Apparently, she'd started selling crystals online under the handle Empowered by M. The bio read, "Healing from Narcissistic Trauma." Irony at its finest. A few months later, I got one last email from her. "I still think what you did was cruel, but I guess I deserved it. I hope you're happy." I didn't reply, but I did smile, because I was. 6 months on, the story became something of a local legend. That guy who exposed his cheating ex with receipts. My friends still tease me about it, calling me Detective Alex. I'm not proud of every decision I made, the post, the pettiness, but I'm proud I stood up for myself. Some people say the high road's the best path. I think sometimes you have to pave your own road through the mess, clear it, clean it, and walk away. So when people ask if I regret posting the footage, I tell them the truth. No, because it wasn't about revenge. It was about proof. and peace, and knowing that sometimes the loser she says she's finally free from was the one who actually won.